in NFL Week 4.
Let's still glitch out.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards.
You can't play none of your games either? Alright, I'm gonna get this shit over with. I gotta play. I don't know.
His first carry. And he's got some space here. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
What?
They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spent all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they had both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Pushes him aside at the 10. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Who is always watching my games? I don't know who it is. They always in.
Not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, what? Damn, he just lost it a bit.
Right around the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Achane now up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen, they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To the air, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Allen from the gun on third down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you. But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
you mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On first down, Tagovailoa. He dumps it off to A-Chain. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, a run by A-Chain. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4, they could still get a first down without scoring. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen. And that is incomplete. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards,
it's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it second down and 12. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa sliding out of the pocket. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. Fielded at the 20. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Again, it's A-Chain. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that's what he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Tua going to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That is caught, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. The Bills at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now it's Hines. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard line.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They run with Hines, and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run for it with Harris, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's a toss left for A-Chain. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Third down, here's H.A. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to it.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Now Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd down and a yard. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On play action, here's Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
What? Yeah, I gotta play fucking what's calling game as well. But we can try after that though.
Tua to try again on second down. Getting this out to the flat.
I fucking hate this. I promise you I will delete this game. I will. Like, I will never play Madden again. Like, if they keep allowing this shit. Like, bro is right there. I'm right there on it. Nobody wants to jump up and get it.
To pick up the first down. On third down, here comes Mostert.
They just let this nigga just run through everything, bro. Every fucking tackle, every fucking run. I just hate playing Miami. Miami is just an overpowered team, bro. I'm not saying. It's just overpowered, bro. League, this team shouldn't even be freaking allowed to play with.
Gotta be in sync, and they were. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far.
Team should not be allowed to be played with. It's just too much fucking
With his talent, you would expect
way
him
too
to have
much
more
fucking
completions
speed.
to him in this game.
On second down, Tua. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. A give up the middle to H.A. And he'll be brought
Please punch the ball out, bro. Just punch the ball out. That's all I'm asking. Punch the ball out. I'm not doing nothing special. It's just run, my dog. You gotta punch that shit out of there.
I don't see why that trend would change now.
Get there. Thank you.
Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere.
Hey, man, this defense, bro, I cannot get my defense to act right at all. I can't get nothing. My offense is fucking 1 for 20. Josh Allen gets sacked damn near every fucking possession. It's just his ass getting sacked. There's no protection at all for my boy. Yes, yes, no! Go get the... Y'all big bitches. God damn, y'all gotta go get that.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job.
I gotta keep doing 5-2 because shit, his run game is filthy. Like, bro, that is not the play I picked. We're gonna rock out with it, I guess. Get him! What? It's a blitz, bro. It's a blitz. Lordy.
And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right
our playbook is fucking spazzed out. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Gotta use a fucking custom playbook I don't know. Shit doesn't make no fucking sense. I'm down fucking 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Like, Jesus Christ. I gotta figure something out. I can't keep rocking like this. It's like every time he run the ball, he's getting fucking blow-bys. But when I run the ball, this nigga Damian Harris acting like a little hoe. Going down on the first hit and shit. Need that shit to be tightened up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And
like, watch this. I'm already knowing they finna get through this gap and it's gonna be bad.
First touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Just put it on the ground. Fuck on it.
Down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Killing us.
Just got to get back to it, right?
Coverage.
Put your shoulder against the ball.
There's like a man everywhere my read.
To start the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Should be a cover 4 with a blitz.
On play action, Allen.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll have it past
3 for 4, bro. I'm 3 for 14, bro. 3 for 14.
23 yards on the play.
50 yards, bro. That's all I have. He's been bagging me up this whole fucking game, bro. That shit is terrible. Please. Oh my god. And then Josh Allen just threw. Oh my god. Bro.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought. Some simpler routes instead of trying to get it
this is an ass whooping, boy.
Defense certainly appears to be ready for
you gotta take it, though.
Get it back little by little
just
instead of in big chunks.
Take it, bro.
We're in the
first game, bro. I mean, not first game, but you know, hopefully we get better next week, bro.
Harris running straight ahead.
Get the. Why can't I just hit the holes like he does? Like, that's all I'm asking. Can we hit the holes like he does without getting fucking tugged on something? Like, damn. Madden. Chill.
In this third quarter. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Finally. Finally, we're going somewhere.
the Dolphins.
Might not be the score, but we're going somewhere.
20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Hit me.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
Oh.
And this one is going to be off the mark.
All right.
Too far out.
This placement passing is just not it. It's not it.
Look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield.
Yeah, just let them get set up in their defense. How about that, Madden? Let's just let them get set up in their fucking defense, and then let's snap the ball. Like, make that make sense, big dog. Oh God, get out of there, Allen. Fuck you.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to
literally nothing open, so I don't go for you. Everything is bagged up.
Keeps their drive alive.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Murray.
Good cut back. Get there. Thank you.
Over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrusted with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry, one
What's
touchdown.
the matter, dude? You can't put that in your mouth. Can't put it in your mouth.
Cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
So you get mad because you can't put it in your mouth and then you start crying. That's crazy. Oh my God! Please stop with the broken tackle.
Field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 57 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
A-Chain was one of the big backfield home run hitters in the 2023 draft. One of the fastest players in the class. Miami excitedly drawing up plays like that for him from the moment they sent that pick in.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. They work now on 2nd and 9. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill.
Yeah, I heard
Nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. O.J. Howard from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bills 14. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 51 yards. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
Devontae just dropped 26 by himself. That is crazy. I'm beating whoever this is by goddamn fucking 25 points off of one person.
To start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
This nigga, Donnie, this nigga had threw to his, he did a screen to Tyreek Hill. My corner got bullied so bad that the dude fumbled it behind the yards because he threw it so low. He fumbled it behind, oh my God. He fumbled it behind the yards. Tyreek Hill had time to pick the ball up and take off running for a tutty before my corner even got off the block. I was just like, damn, what am I supposed to do against that? Like, I played great defense, great fucking defense, and then that shit happens.
So a change of possession here.
And then Josh Allen is throwing for fucking 4 he threw 4 yards for, I mean, damn, what'd I say? He done threw 3 interceptions. Come on, please get there. Oh, like, how do you throw it hard? I'm 5 for 20, bro, with Josh Allen. 5 for 20 with the Josh Allen. And it's literally nothing I can, oh my God, I did not mean to do that. Said hurt to me. Like 5 for 21 with Josh Allen. And I used to be a great fucking thrower. I gotta go for it. It's 4th and 6. I have to go for it. Like, it's a must. I'm down by 2 touchdowns. I have no time left. I gotta make some shake. Oh my! Josh Allen overthrows him again. He overthrows him again.
Bills drive starts
Just gotta love it.
on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in
Damn.
great field position.
Well, we lost. Let's go ahead and tell bro to get ready.
On 1st and 10, it's
Oh my
Mostert.
God. And then Raheem Mostert from the outside. Nobody dared to get him.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Shit.
Raheem
Shit.
Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough
41 to
because your hands
21.
are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Baker's going to
Yeah, it's a
knock the
good way
ball
of pointing
out.
things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. It fights him off. Room here to run. Still going. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
33. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Yeah. Nah, what's up? Alright.
On the toss, here's A-chain. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. A run with Mostert up the middle. Powers ahead at the 45. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second down and 8. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?
Stay on the floor.
This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next